Merry Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm going to do a little video on my latest project, which was a carpenter's axe or half hatchet, a vintage one that I won an auction on. It was a Miller Falls, made in USA. It was, you'll have to refer to my other video on how it looked and everything previously. But I'm not through with it yet. I discussed chopping this part off and cutting from putting a beard in it by cutting up here a little bit. But one of my subscribers suggested I go ahead and build it and then see how it went, and then do the cutting if I wanted to then, which was a good suggestion, and I think I'll do it. But anyway, I got this handle. I bought this one from a place called the House Handle Company, LLC, from Caseville, Missouri. And they call this a Rigger 18-inch. Costs $7.80. I paid extra for them to hand pick me a premium, what they call a premium handle, which cost me an extra $2. I also didn't want any lacquer on it, which cost me 50 cents. United States Post Office shipping was $6. So anyway, that was what they charged on it. It came pretty quick, and let's see the grain orientation. On that thing. Anyway, I've got it where it's fitted in there. I kind of thinned it out here. I kind of like a bigger handle, so I didn't do too much to this part right here. And it's a hickory handle, of course. I don't know whether I'll use the wedge that came with it. I have a Purple Heart wedge, which I usually use. So tell me which you think I should use, the Purple Heart or that. And I was also thinking about maybe I usually do some level of charring on them, and I will probably do that on this. But I was also thinking about maybe putting some kind of a pattern or design or something on it, wood burning on it, and of course I'll put my magic solution of boiled linseed oil, turpentine, and ballistic gun cleaner on it. Anyway, it says that it was 18 inches, and it's 18 inches. It's probably going to come out to maybe a hair over, maybe 17.25 from the top of the head to the bottom. I plan on making it proud on the top, which means sticking up a little bit. I don't know whether I'll put a barrel wedge in it or not. They came with a little metal wedge, which I don't know if I'll use that or not. It's kind of it's got pre-notched in there, I guess, a little bit. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more on that. I still got work to do on it, but just wanted to see where I was at on it. And so let's see how much it weighs at this point. All right, that's zeroed out. And it's 1 pound, 14.5 ounces. So that's not bad for the size of it. And the bit on it is 3.5, which is you know, a little bit smaller. World Axe Throwing League wants you can only go to 4 on a hatchet this size. So that's not too bad. Then why you want the 4 inches? It gives you more space to get into the bullseye with. But you know, not that it really matters that much for a guy of my level of throwing. It is about, sorry, awkward. 6.5 that way. The profile on this is a little bit thick for throwing, but not too bad. I might try to do some work on that, kind of thin it out, but that's not really too bad. Let's see here. It's a little bit smaller than a 1/16 of an inch, so that's not too bad. It goes down to, at the end, geez, it's less than on a 32nd, coming on up. It's to 1/8. So that's not too bad. It stays up to almost 1/8 inch, all the way up to about right there. So that's plenty of for that. The hole on it is, I don't know, about 1.1 1/8. But anyway, it's coming along and feels pretty good. And like I said before in the other video, what I liked about this one was the thickness right in here. Most of your half hatchets and stuff, they come, you know, they're about like in this part right here, they come down to about right there, okay? Then it's kind of longer in comparison. So hang on, I'll show you one. I'm back. This is my first attempt on a half hatchet. It's a Plum Victory. on a hickory handle, and I got this handle at, oh geez, I did a video on it, you can look. And I short charred it and all that. Put a Purple Heart wedge with a barrel in it. But you can see the profiles on these are, chop myself, quite a bit different. I like this one down here, this Miller Falls one, because it seems longer and thinner. And the bits are the same, but the length, you can't tell it. The length is a little bit longer, and of course, this part I was talking about is thinner. And of course, before I couldn't find, I had a hard time getting a handle on that for that one. And they all were kind of short. And let's get these things balanced out here. You can see the length difference. Let's see what the weight difference is. 1 pound, 14.8 ounces. And it's 15.5 inches long by 6. So that one there's a 1/2 inch longer. But this part right here is like 2 inches, and this one here is like 1.5 inches. The pole on it is 1.5 inches, a little bit over 1.25 inches. And all right, here we go. 114.4. 114.8. So this one here is lighter, and you know, I've got like a couple of inches of a handle on it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with this one. Let me know if you think, hey, or have an idea on what I should do. I'm not going to carve or anything on this because I like it smooth, you know, the slide in my hand if I'm making a thrower out of it, or even as a camp axe. All axes, I like them to be smooth where my hand goes through. You know, don't put a death grip on things when I'm throwing or chopping. It gives me the ability to control my throws or my chops. Like I chop a lot, but anyway, that's it. So give me your thoughts on the whole thing, charring it and putting some wood burning on it, or what. But anyway, that's where I'm at with that one. I'll come back to you on the finished product and show it to you. And anyway, that's it. Thanks for the view. Thanks for any comments. If you make sure and like, subscribe. I'll spit it out here. I'll get it right. Subscribe, and have a good day, and have a merry, happy Thanksgiving. Half full money out.